Today, I'm removing the empty crown and shield casing stones in Salem's bearing point. I first needed to dig down to see how deep the casings went, and this took much longer than I expected. When I measured the root of the stone, it was a whopping 28 inches deep, which is way more than you typically need. Thankfully, there was no concrete that I had to deal with, so I grabbed some heavy-duty nylon slings and began wrapping them around the sides. I then set up my tripod chain hoist, which is the only way to lift something like this out of the ground. I estimate this one slate piece to weigh over 900 pounds, and it felt like I was pulling a loose tooth from the earth. Once above grade, we put some wood blocks underneath and slowly lowered it back down. Standing 6 feet high, we then managed to lower it flat onto the ground with the help of a few extra guys. This thing was an absolute beast, and it was now time to raise the empty casing stone for Anstis' crown and shield. We set up the same tripod configuration as before. This one had splitting along the sides, and I was worried it may not stay intact, but things went really smoothly. Once above grade, we pivoted the stone forward on the wood foundation, and then slowly lowered it onto the ground with some much-needed muscle. Fist bumps were definitely in order after both casing stones had safely been removed. These were definitely the largest stones that I've worked with so far, and had they been any larger, I probably couldn't have used my chain hoist. After only a few hours, the hardest part of this process was finally over. I can now schedule a day to finally set the replica crown and shield headstones where they belong.